Comes up with the steal, and there he goes!
With a dunk as mean as Zion and the ferocity with which he plays with, it would have been hard to believe Williamson has a sentimental side. But that all changed as he stood on the Barclays Center stage with his mother as the NBA's #1 draft pick.
You know, you can hear people say things like, oh, that it was likely that I was going to go #1, but I guess you don't know until you actually go through it. And, you know, hearing my name called, I was able to make it on stage without a tear, shake the commissioner's hand. But in the interview, when my mom was standing beside me, my emotions just took over.
It don't even seem real that I just shook his hand. I dreamed about this since I was 4. And for it to actually happen, I just thank God for it.
Did you expect yourself to cry? Like, was that a surprise even to you?
That was a surprise to me. You know, I thought I was just gonna like wait till I got to the back, but you know, she's asking me these questions about like how did I get here, and then I see my mom standing right there. The emotions just hit me.
But emotions weren't just running high for Williamson in Brooklyn. Back in New Orleans, Pelicans fans exploded with excitement on Fulton Street over the player who will be the Pelicans' foundation for a consistent winner.
What did you see when you saw Fulton Street?
Wow, okay. I saw fans that loved this team. I mean, the love they showed from what I saw in the video was incredible. Especially, I didn't think I deserved all that. It was a bit much.
He's the one because all he wants to do is win basketball games. Zion Williamson does not give a damn how many stats he puts up. He doesn't care about any individual awards. All he wants to do is win basketball games. That's all Drew Holiday wants to do. It's all anybody that we're going to invest in deeply here wants to do.
Look out. Get out of the way, Jay.
While at Duke, Zion compiled enough highlights for an All-American worthy career in just one season. And after spending the weekend around him, he doesn't just have the words face of a franchise written all over him. Based on the way he carries himself, you can go ahead and stamp him with the words future face of the NBA. It's easy to forget he's just 18 years old because he's mature beyond his years. But Pel's executive vice president David Griffin made it very clear that he's not handing Zion the keys just yet.
When I said last night when we did our first media availability that Drew Holiday is the face of this franchise, he is that dude. This is his team, and we are all going to be made of the same stuff.
Obviously, I know that I'm, like you said, 18, I'm a rookie, so I will be looking for a lot of advice from any players older than me. And if they tell me something, I will listen. So, I mean, I think you have to listen first in order to be a leader.
After watching Zion from afar this season on television compared to seeing him in person at 6'7" and 285 pounds, it was almost unbelievable to process what he was able to do at his size and how nimble he was. And speaking with the players who actually played against him, they would agree.
I think the most thing that I am now surprised of is him doing the same things he was doing his freshman year at the size he's at now. It's crazy. I know he's going to be a great player in this league and going to make a name for himself.
You know, people use a lot of big names. People use a lot of Hall of Fame names. Nobody's ever had his exact combination of size, explosiveness, lateral quickness, ability to defend multiple positions, and willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
But Zion wasn't the only headline for the Pelicans on draft night. Just before the draft started, New Orleans extended the Lakers' trade for Anthony Davis once more, dishing the #4 overall pick they controlled to Atlanta. With it, the Pelicans earned a third first-round pick that they used to select Texas center Jackson Hayes, #8, and Virginia Tech guard Nickeil Alexander-Walker, #17. But, in my opinion, the most important aspect of the trade was that they unloaded Solomon Hill and his $13 million per year contract, shipping him to the Hawks, which has now given the Pelicans more than $30 million to spend on the free agent market this offseason, giving them the chance to rebuild faster than anticipated. From Brooklyn, Andrew Doak, 4th Down on 4.